If you're over 60, you may have noticed small changes in your legs that don't feel quite the same as they used to. A little coldness around your ankles, a soft tingling in your toes, or a slight wobble when you first rise from your chair. These moments are easy to brush aside, but they're actually your body whispering to you. Whispering that blood flow isn't reaching your legs the way it once did, and that this quiet change can raise your fall risk much more than most people realize. I want you to hear this gently, not with fear, but with understanding. I'm Dr. James, and I'm here to walk beside you, calmly, patiently, and show you movements that help your legs feel alive, supported, and steady again. Because the truth is, these signals can be changed. Your legs aren't losing strength because of age alone. They're simply asking for the right kind of movement, the kind that wakes circulation back up and restores balance in a natural, steady way. And the good news is this: you don't need long workouts, heavy equipment, or anything stressful. You only need a few simple exercises, steps designed specifically for older adults who want to stay independent and feel more confident with every movement. Today, I'll guide you through 7 easy exercises, plus 1 daily habit, all created to help your legs feel warmer, lighter, and safer with every step. Before we begin, may I gently remind you of something important? If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to do so. Every lesson I share here is built for older adults, simple, practical, and meant to support your everyday life. And if you feel ready to start this journey with me, please comment the number 9. It helps me know you're here, and it helps this message reach more seniors who may need it as much as you do. Now, let's move forward together. No heavy theory, no complicated medical terms. We'll go straight into the actions, the movements that many seniors across America use to feel steadier and more secure on their feet. So take a breath, sit comfortably, and let's begin with the first exercise. 1. Seated marching. If you're sitting right now, you already have the perfect position to improve the circulation in your legs without standing up. This gentle movement, often called seated marching, is one of the safest ways for older adults to wake up the hips, the thighs, and the deep blood vessels that support balance. You can do it while watching television, talking with family, or taking a quiet moment during lunch. No equipment is needed, and no strain is placed on your joints. When you slowly lift one knee and then the other, your hips begin to open in a natural, comfortable way. That opening helps circulation move more freely through the pelvic area, which often becomes tight after years of sitting. At the same time, the large muscles in the front of your thighs activate. These muscles play a major role in helping you stand confidently, turn safely, and take your first steps after resting. Many seniors are surprised by how much lighter their legs feel after just a few minutes of this movement. The gentle lifting helps reduce that morning stiffness you may feel, and it can lessen the slight dizziness that sometimes appears when standing too quickly. Each lift is like telling your legs, "Wake up, I still need you." It's simple, but deeply effective. Before sharing a real example, let me offer a brief introduction. Many older adults I work with have experienced a noticeable change after practicing this movement consistently. One of them is Mr. Leonard, 71, from Texas, who often felt unsteady when rising from his favorite chair. After adding seated marching to his morning routine, he told me his legs felt awake sooner, and the shaky feeling almost disappeared. If you're watching this while sitting, try lifting each knee 5 times and comment, "Done." I'd love to know you gave it a try. And now that your hips and thighs are warming up, the second heart of your legs is ready for deeper activation. 2. Calf raises. The muscles in your calves are one of the most important circulation pumps in your entire body, yet many older adults rarely think about them. These strong muscles sit quietly beneath your knees, but they work like a natural engine, pushing blood upward every time you lift your heels. When aging slows this pump down, your feet may feel colder, your ankles may swell more easily, and even short walks may feel heavier than they should. Calf raises offer a gentle, reliable way to wake this pump back up. When you rise onto the balls of your feet, the deep veins in your lower legs are squeezed in a rhythmic pattern. That squeeze helps move blood toward your heart, where it can circulate and warm your legs again. It's a small movement, but older adults often tell me it brings quick and noticeable relief. If you practice this movement regularly, you may see encouraging changes. Many seniors report that their feet stay warmer throughout the day, and that afternoon swelling becomes less bothersome. Others mention feeling more stable when standing from a chair or climbing a single step. These improvements matter greatly because warm feet and strong lower legs support safer balance in everyday life. Before I share a real example, let me gently explain why these stories matter. They show what is possible with simple consistency. One of my patients, Mrs. Ethel, 76, from Oregon, struggled with cold feet for years. After adding calf raises to her morning routine, she told me her feet felt noticeably warmer within 2 weeks, and her confidence during short walks improved. Her story is a beautiful reminder that small changes can bring meaningful comfort. If you've ever tried lifting your heels before, I'd love to know. Comment calf below so I can see how many of you are already familiar with this helpful movement. And now that your calves are awake and working again, your steps can become steadier, which brings us naturally to the next exercise. 3. Heel-to-toe walk. A simple change in the way your foot touches the ground can make a powerful difference in your balance and confidence. The heel-to-toe walk is a gentle technique that helps your legs move in a smoother rhythm, allowing your body to feel more secure with every step. This movement guides each part of your foot to work in the order nature intended. Heel first, then the middle of your foot, and finally the toes. When your heel makes the first contact, the muscles in the front of your lower leg activate. These muscles help lift your foot safely and prevent the dragging step that often contributes to tripping. As your weight rolls forward through the middle of your foot, circulation increases around the arch, where many tiny vessels support warmth and sensitivity. Then, as your toes push off, the calf muscles gently contract, giving your step a stronger finish and helping move blood upward. This pattern may feel simple, but its impact is meaningful. Many older adults tell me they feel steadier, more in control, and less hesitant when walking across their living room, down a hallway, or out to the mailbox. The movement also encourages microcirculation in the feet, which can help reduce coldness and improve awareness of where your foot is placed. These small benefits add up and support safer walking throughout the day. Before sharing an example, let me introduce it briefly. I've guided many seniors through this technique, and several have seen improvements in just a few days. One of them is Mr. Gerald, 69, from Colorado, who often hesitated when taking his first steps after resting. After practicing heel-to-toe walking for 2 weeks, he told me he felt more stable and far less nervous when moving around his home. If you already walk daily, tell me how many minutes you usually walk by, commenting the number below. I always enjoy hearing your routines. And to help your feet move even more freely, we'll next focus on the smallest but most important foundation of your step, your toes. 4. Toe spread and toe curls. Stiff or tightening toes are often early signs that circulation in the feet is slowing down. But the good news is that you can improve this within just 2 minutes a day. The toe spread and toe curl routine is gentle, safe, and surprisingly helpful for older adults who want to feel more secure when walking inside their homes. These small movements wake up the tiny muscles in your toes and the many small nerves that help you sense the floor beneath you. When you open your toes wide, even slightly, the small joints stretch in a healthy, comfortable way. That stretch encourages blood to move through the narrow vessels near the tips of your toes, vessels that often tighten with age. Then, when you slowly curl your toes downward, the muscles in the bottom of your foot activate. This activation increases awareness in your step, helping you feel more grounded and confident with each movement. Many seniors are surprised by how quickly these exercises help. A little more warmth, a stronger sense of where the foot is placed, or fewer moments of hesitation when walking across a rug or stepping through a doorway. These changes matter. They reduce the small stumbles that can happen in familiar places, especially early in the morning or late in the evening. Let me introduce a real example before I share his story. I've seen many older adults benefit from this simple routine. One of them is Mr. Patrick, 78, from Georgia, who often felt unsure while moving around his kitchen. After practicing toe spreads and toe curls daily, he told me his feet felt awake sooner, and he no longer hesitated when stepping onto his hardwood floors. If you're able, try opening your toes 5 times and comment "toes" below. I'd love to know you gave it a try. And now that the smallest part of your foot is activated, we'll move upward to the ankle, the area that holds the rhythm of your leg's natural circulation. 5. Ankle pump. A small movement at your ankle can warm your entire foot in just a few minutes, and it remains one of the simplest circulation boosters for older adults. The ankle pump is gentle, easy to perform, and highly effective for waking up deep blood flow that often slows during long periods of sitting or resting. You can do it while lying in bed, sitting in your favorite chair, or even relaxing before sleep. When you slowly pull your toes toward you, the muscles around your ankle and along the front of your leg engage in a smooth, controlled motion. This engagement helps open the pathways that allow blood to travel downward and then return upward with more ease. As you gently point your toes away, the veins in your lower legs refill, preparing for the next movement. This simple back-and-forth pattern acts like a soft pump, encouraging warmth, comfort, and better sensitivity in your feet. Older adults often tell me they feel a pleasant change within minutes. A light warmth moving across the toes, a softer feeling around the arch, or a fading sense of numbness that usually appears at night. These small improvements matter because warm and responsive feet help you feel steadier when standing or taking your first steps in the morning. They also reduce the stiffness that can appear after sitting through a meal or a long phone call. Even if the movement feels subtle, its effect reaches deep into the lower leg. The ankle pump encourages healthy pressure changes inside the veins, which is important for preventing pooling of blood around the ankles and reducing mild swelling. And because it's so simple, many older adults use it as a daily habit, a safe and comfortable way to remind their legs that circulation is meant to move, not rest. If you feel any warmth while trying this movement, please comment "warm" below. I always appreciate knowing how your body responds. And now that your ankle is moving freely, your entire leg is ready for a larger rhythm, one that completes your natural circulation cycle. 6. 5-minute circulation walk. A 5-minute walk, when done with the right technique, can have a far greater impact on your circulation than most people realize. This gentle routine is not about speed, distance, or pushing yourself. It's about allowing your body to move in a slow, steady rhythm that warms your muscles, opens your blood vessels, and sends fresh oxygen down to your legs. Even a short walk, when done correctly, can help your feet feel lighter and your steps feel more secure. When you begin this walk, lift your chest slightly and let your shoulders relax. This small adjustment helps your lungs open, giving your legs more oxygen with every breath. As you take each step, allow your heel to touch the ground first. Then roll gently across the middle of your foot, finishing with a soft push from your toes. This flow encourages constant movement in the calf muscles and creates a natural pump that moves blood upward. As your walk continues, your core body temperature rises in a comfortable, healthy way. Warmth begins to move through your legs, and the blood vessels around your calves and ankles open more fully. Many older adults describe a gentle feeling of energy returning to their steps, especially when they've been resting or sitting for long periods. This is why the 5-minute circulation walk is commonly used in senior rehabilitation programs. It's effective, simple, and remarkably safe. Before sharing a real example, let me briefly introduce it. Many older adults who practice this walk regularly tell me they feel more confident moving around their home. One of them is Mrs. Loretta, 73, from Nevada, who often hesitated when walking across her long hallway. After 2 weeks of practicing the 5-minute circulation walk each afternoon, she told me her legs felt stronger, her feet warmed faster, and her balance improved noticeably. If you enjoy walking, comment in if you prefer walking indoors, or out if you enjoy the outdoors. I always love seeing your preferences. And now that your whole leg is moving in a steady rhythm, we're ready for the 7th exercise, a key practice recommended by geriatric specialists across the United States for adults over 60. 7. Leg elevation routine. Sometimes the most effective exercise is simply allowing your blood to flow in the direction it naturally wants to go. The leg elevation routine uses the gentle power of gravity to help reduce swelling, ease heaviness, and support deeper, more restful sleep. It's a calming practice that many older adults use at the end of the day, especially when standing, walking, or sitting for long periods has left their legs feeling tired. To begin, lie comfortably on your bed, sofa, or a firm surface. Place a pillow, folded blanket, or small cushion under your calves so your legs rise about 8 to 12 inches. This height is enough to help blood move away from the lower legs and toward the center of the body, where circulation can reset itself naturally. Hold this position for 7 minutes, breathing slowly, and allow your muscles to relax. As the minutes pass, you may feel pressure ease around your ankles, or a gentle warmth spread across your feet. Many older adults also notice a decrease in that heavy feeling that often appears at the end of the day. Elevation helps calm the veins that may have been working harder than usual, especially after long periods of movement or stillness. Before sharing a real story, let me offer a brief introduction. I've guided many seniors to use this routine as part of their nightly wind-down, and the results are often encouraging. One of them is Mr. Franklin, 81, from North Carolina, who struggled with swollen ankles after spending long mornings in his garden. After 2 weeks of elevating his legs each evening, he told me the swelling decreased significantly and he slept through the night more comfortably. If you've ever tried elevating your legs before bedtime, comment "elevate" below. I'd love to hear your experience. And now that you've learned all 7 exercises, the way you arrange them throughout your day will determine how powerful the results can be. Creating a simple routine can help your legs feel supported throughout the entire day, and each exercise has its ideal moment. A consistent rhythm brings the strongest results, especially for older adults who want steady circulation without strain. In the morning, begin with ankle pumps and gentle toe spreads. These two movements wake up the lower legs and prepare your feet for the first steps of the day. They help warm your toes, improve awareness, and reduce the stiffness that appears after a night of rest. At midday, practice seated marching. This keeps circulation moving during the hours when long sitting often slows it down. It's easy to do while eating lunch, reading, or watching television. In the afternoon, add heel-to-toe walking and a small set of calf raises. This combination strengthens your stride, supports balance, and helps reduce that heavy feeling that may appear later in the day. Many older adults find that this pairing improves confidence during short walks across the home. In the evening, take a 5-minute circulation walk. This helps your legs relax after daily activities and keeps blood flowing comfortably before bedtime. And just before sleep, elevate your legs for 7 minutes. This reduces swelling, eases pressure, and gives your veins a restful reset after supporting you all day. If you've followed along so far, I'd love to know your thoughts. Which of the 7 exercises feels most comfortable for you? Comment the number below. Your feedback helps others in this community feel encouraged to begin. And now, before you head out, let's review 3 important points to protect your legs and reduce your fall risk. Age doesn't take away the strength or stability in your legs. It simply asks you to understand your body and care for it in the right way each day. When you give your legs gentle attention, even small movements can help protect your balance, your confidence, and your independence. And everything we practice today is designed to help you feel safer, warmer, and more supported as you move through your daily life. Let's take a moment to review the 7 exercises you learned. Ankle pumps wake the deep veins and warm your feet in minutes. Toe spreads and toe curls activate tiny muscles that help prevent small stumbles. Seated marching keeps your hips and thighs strong during long periods of sitting. Calf raises strengthen the second heart of your legs and improve blood flow upward. Heel-to-toe walking steadies your steps and supports smoother movement across any floor. The 5-minute circulation walk increases warmth, oxygen, and daily confidence. Leg elevation gently reduces swelling and allows your veins to rest at night. Each of these movements supports a different part of your leg, yet they all work together to create one powerful result: better circulation, which leads to better balance, which ultimately leads to lower fall risk. When your legs feel warm, responsive, and stable, your body feels safer moving through each day, whether you're getting out of bed, stepping into the kitchen, or walking outdoors. Warm feet reduce hesitation. Stronger calves improve your stride. Flexible toes improve awareness. A steady rhythm improves confidence. And confidence is something no one loses automatically with age. I want you to remember this clearly. Good circulation equals good balance. And good balance protects you from morning falls and unexpected missteps. Every step you take today is a step towards stronger legs tomorrow. You are not losing control. You are learning how to support the legs that have supported you for decades. As a doctor, I believe deeply that adults over 60 still have tremendous ability to strengthen their bodies in gentle, meaningful ways. You are capable. You are adaptable, and your legs can respond beautifully when you give them the right kind of movement. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. If you learned something valuable today, please share one thing you plan to apply. And if this video helped you, please comment the number 9. If not, comment 0 so I can continue improving for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to receive more senior health life videos created with your safety and comfort in mind.